Stop ES sell. Iceberg ES sell. Stop NQ sell. Stop NQ sell. Stop NQ sell. Stop ES sell. Stop ES sell. Stop ES sell. Stop NQ sell. Absorption NQ sellers. Absorption NQ sellers. Iceberg NQ sell. Iceberg ES sell. Iceberg NQ sell. Stop ES sell. Stop NQ sell. Iceberg ES buy. Iceberg and Q cell. Absorption and Q sellers.
Bro, you should have just left a silver short in.
Bro.
On a pro account.
The problem is when it moves around, I would have gotten I had to get over the 5,000 marker, otherwise there's trailing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I would have got blown out though. I was doing silver. Man, I got done doing silver and it looked like it was heading back up. What's up, Alpha Trader?
Is Marie joining this morning?
I don't know. I sent her the link. I don't know. It's a weird time of year, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can do flags on metals. What do you mean, like bull flag? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't it work? Dude, I'm trying to think though. Like, I guess legends, right? Legends would be one I would do, just to see how it goes. I can risk.
Yeah, I gotta throw in legends.
I can risk a legends account, especially that you can only have 5, and I already got.
Yeah,
I got a
you
bunch.
Have some backups, right?
Yeah, I mean, I should be able to do some backups. Listen, if I start playing silver again, I mean, there may not be any backups. Just wanted to see. Okay, that's with the account number 89. Oh, why do I not have? Oh. All right. So I got 2 legends in there. Bias today? If we can get
right.
If we can get back over 733,
stop and Q sell.
Holy shit. What was that? Bro, they just dumped it. Bro, it's like a 30-point flat. You have news? Yo, I think trade evade is fucking delayed, bro. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure I hit the button to short.
We got pending home sales here in 45 minutes.
That's interesting. NVIDIA is up 1%. I don't know. It's like it was just like a flash candle or something. I compared with Ninja Trader. What did you compare? Ninja and what else?
Is he comparing candle sizes?
Ninja was faster than what? Ninja versus Trade Evade? The problem with Ninja that I've had in the past is when you try to trade the open or news with Ninja Trader, you get blown up. I've been blown up too many times with Ninja Trader. The fills were awful during news. Amazon's now up. Did this looks bad.
Yeah, it does not look great.
Oh, you know why? You can't fucking...
Order filled.
Yeah, I just took a short...
Order filled.
I just took a short. I'll bring it on the fucking screen. I hate this because it is pre-market and the market opens in 12 minutes. If we can lose 50 though, I think the risk reward is there. How's that sound?
Yeah.
I think the risk reward's there.
Y'all still getting snow?
Nah, rain now. Snow's still on the ground, but it's probably gonna be gone by like tonight.
Dude, it's like fucking 20 degrees here now after being 80.
What up, Impulse? Somehow I'm gonna get fucking fucked. I know it, but this is why I don't trade pre-market, by the way.
But you do trade pre-market.
Absorption and Q buyers.
I don't ever trade size pre-market. Yeah, here we go. Stop out. Cool. Like, I won't jump in with like 2 minis.
No. It's too risky.
It's definitely too risky. I'm all about risking it, but I got to be out by open anyways because I got to be out by open so you're not like hedging and shit like that, because then I worry about what side I'm going on. You know what I mean? What up, Ray?
Iceberg ES5.
Today.
Yeah, I'm trying to set it up. The fuck? Dude, I'm having a quant tower issue. What the? What up, Tyler? Yeah, I'm done trading pre-market.
Stop ES buy.
I'm trying to get my quant tower set up for the open, and it gave me an error about my time.
Your quant.
So this thing better open up and get me set up in the next 9 freaking minutes. That's all I know. I'm just staring at it. It's like the loading, you know, where it just shows you the quant tower multi-asset trading platform. It's like the little box. I'm like, bro.
Oh, dude, it takes forever sometimes.
I'm like, dude, we need to load this up like now.
Come on, quant, show a little urgency.
I know, right? That's how I feel.
I'm guessing Trump is going to be talking to the media later. He's got a meeting with Netanyahu at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Is Apex worth it? At these prices, it is. The 50Ks? Yeah. I got a bunch of them. Bro, he starts talking tariffs, man. I hope not. All right. I'm loaded now. 38. 38.
Plenty of time to spare.
I'm probably only risking one mini though, like keeping it reals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean it's Monday.
Well, no, you still got the holiday. Like we're still in holiday time. Like I'm not. Yeah, China's got that thing coming on the 1st of January. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be interesting.
Nightbot said, "There are two types of people in this world. Those who can extrapolate from incomplete data."
China. I think we're going fucking lower, man.
Order filled.
What's looking like?
I got back in with a small
5-piece McNugget.
5-piece McNugget, and I'm risking $250. Oh, you know what I should do here? How do I sync Trade Syncer? I need to do Lucid.
Stop NQ buy. Stop NQ buy.
Lucid on come on, just go fast, move. No urgency at all on Trade Syncer's part, by the way. No urgency whatsoever.
No fucks.
Really, no fucks at all. Bro, they got this new thing that they show like a plug. I'm like, bro, why is it taking so long? I know what's going to happen here. I'm going to set this up. Dude, they got some new shit going on now. God. I can feel this. Where the fuck are the Lucid accounts that I hooked up? Here we go. Yo. With time to spare, my dude. There we go. Actually, let me just make sure I'm in the right fucking account. Yo, I wasn't even in the right account.
Little user error there.
Bro, the amount of things that could go wrong of just makes it like if I was like a hedge fund though, it would be you know that you'd make your money because it's all fucking programmed out. But like yo, what up, Steven?
Oh shit. It's almost game time.
It's almost that time, boys and girls. Almost that time.
Time to make the fastest cash we'll make all day.
Dude, don't jinx it. I just hope it works. I hate that where we're going to though. I kind of want to go down.
Stop NQ buy.
Every country wants to secure their silver. Yeah. Jip. I'm gonna have to reconnect my fucking edgeful shit after this. Oh, good morning, good morning. Where are we going?
To the moon.
Hopefully to the moon. 7:33 though is like my super long spot. I'm on NQ.
Oh shit, here we go.
Honestly, at this point, I kind of want to see it go up. I kind of want to see it break over maybe 13.
Iceberg and Q-cell.
Come on, come back up, daddy. Nope. Stopped out and profit would have been hit right there.
Yep. I don't know how I got stopped out.
Dude, barely fucking wicked out. Look at that.
Yeah, I did too.
Bro. Dude, it wicked it out to the tick. Now the big question is, did it copy trade? Yo, it didn't even copy trade my Legends accounts.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Dude, it never even copy traded over. Why not? Broker rejected your order. Oh, I never imported the contract. Bro, I was on Z.
Oh man.
That's awesome. Whatever. I fucking lost $100 in 3 accounts. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's why you test your shit. Didn't even think about it. Didn't even fucking think about it, dude.
Stop ES buying. Stop ES buying.
I'll tell you what, it literally was by the tick, though.
Yeah, same. That was crazy.
Stop ES buying.
You know what I need to do now, though? I'm just waiting for this to set, to be honest. Dude, that didn't fire. Oh, man, you know what?
rest of the stuff right now.
I'm just waiting for it to set up. Good morning, Marie. I'm just selling some fucking, what do you call it?
Yeah, what are you selling?
Just like some bullshit stuff. I don't think the market's gonna move all that much. So I just collecting some net premium, some SoFi premium. Hey Cove, remember those headphones I ordered from Japan around Christmas? Actually made it to Dallas Logistics. Hims is moving. I got me some Hims. I'm gonna look at it right now. Dude, this thing's just
Stop and Q buy.
damn, there we go.
Absorption and Q buyers.
Yeah, we needed that candle on the hourly because it was looking real bearish.
Yo, it's all the way back up to your indicator.
That's crazy.
Do you take it for a fucking rejection?
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't.
Iceberg and Q buy.
Yeah, I'm in back.
Absorption and Q buyers.
If we get an inversion down, I would.
Holy shit.
But it might adjust here in a second.
Stop and Q buy.
Bro. I'll fucking, that's crazy.
This is a big pop.
Dude, massive pop. Hims is up.
I don't know. I kind of like it actually to the downside.
You gonna take it? Dude, it's so fucking iffy.
It is. taking anything before the orb sets up.
No. I'm waiting. I need one more web hook on look at this shit, dude. Fucking wild.
What?
Hey, thanks for streaming the morning on YouTube. I can't watch it on all good, man. You're done for the day? Can't blame you. If you just caught that, I don't blame you. This has going up higher vibes, by the way.
Yeah, it does.
So if you look at the hourly, dude, check this shit out. I mean, look how fucking good that looks. I mean, honestly, the TP is like 891. This closes above 86. You might be able to probably get 100 points out of that. I might take it in my funded futures and just fucking. I hate taking it before the orb is freaking set.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
This starts going though, I'm going to take it.
Bookmarks, 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 bookmarks,
I'd rather
bookmarks, bookmarks,
Stop ESL.
Didn't even back down. Come down a little bit. Glad I didn't chase it.
Yeah, I'm not chasing. I'm just waiting.
Trying to fucking find something. It's like a needle in a haystack on my freaking. Come on. Oh, Maria, you here? Oh,
Yeah,
there
I saw
she
her
is.
say hi.
Yo, I actually didn't. I actually sent you the link if you wanted to. It's up to you. On freaking what do you call it? On Discord. What up, Maria? No, I was talking to Marie. I sent her something, a message on Discord. View webhook. Dude, I'm gonna buy 3 micros on this.
Did you send it to her in a DM?
Yeah. DM. Yeah. I slid into your DMs. Discord DMs.
Stop ESL.
So this 30-second, I wonder if it freaking made money. So there. I wonder which way it freaking triggered. Oh, it actually triggered to sell. Dude, luckily I didn't have that on. Tank this for daddy's. Yo, it's Design Knob's birthday? Happy birthday.
Oh shit! Happy birthday, Knob.
Stop NQ sell. Stop NQ sell.
Order filled.
Murray, did you see it? Oh, hold on. Watch
Damn
this.
it.
Watch this. Say something, Murray. She's here. It's on.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, I guess she just didn't say anything. She's probably on mute.
She might have to mess around with the mic stuff a little bit.
Hey, Sean, tell me more about those My Funded Futures as because they still haven't passed my eval. Red flags. I don't know. I know nothing.
I know nothing either.
May the
I don't
odds
even use
forever be in your favor.
I don't even use my funded futures anymore.
Yeah, I don't know why they haven't passed your eval. I mean, it looks like you did. Did you contact them?
Marie, mess with the mic a little bit on the mute. I had to kind of mess with it to get to work.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if you.
Stop ES buy.
I don't know. I don't know nothing, but I don't know what's going on with my funded futures. I'm just saying that they haven't passed his eval.
All I'm gonna say is my autofib worked.
Dude, too bad you couldn't extend. Like, I see the
Stop NQ sell.
Really, it's all the way up here. What was it? Just too big?
Wait. What did you want me to change?
Like the golden area is obviously bigger than that. I don't know why. So you have it set. The golden pocket. Actually, it's the golden pocket is bigger than that.
When I looked up specifically the golden pocket, a lot of the rules said the 618 to the 65. And so I just did that for the masses. And then what I did in mine is I went and changed the color of the OTE one.
Stop ES buying. Absorption and Q buyers. Stop and Q sell. Stop and Q sell. Stop ES buy. Absorption and Q sellers. Iceberg and Q sell. Absorption and Q sellers. Stop and Q sell. Stop and Q buy. Stop and Q buy. Stop and Q buy.
that's right. Everybody's favorite community, the Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps community. It's the Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps community. Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps community. Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps.
Stop and Q sell.
Yeah, Think with Bookmaps community, man. It's the TWB community. It's the TWB community, man. Yeah, it's the TWB community. Welcome to Think with Bookmaps, where we trade futures in a blink.
Stop and Q sell.
And for that though, you gotta think with Bookmaps. It's Bookmaps, it's Bookmaps, it's Bookmaps. All these guys are saying, where the females at, man? I'm saying, bro, what are you on about, man? I'm trying to trade futures in here, bro. We trade futures, man. This is futures trading. If you wanna go find a girlfriend, then go on Tinder, bro. Go on Tinder, go on Hinge. Go on some other app, bro. We trade futures in here. Think with Bookmaps community. It's the Think with Bookmaps community, man.
Close at 5 p.m. Eastern. All right, here's 10.
Absorption and Q buyers.
And yeah, if you didn't know that there was news, I don't think anybody would be able to tell that there was just some news that came out. So, like I said, you never know, like, for sure. But my guess was, yeah, I don't think the market was going to care about this one. But short right there. So we get the breakdown of,
Absorption and Q buyers. Stop and Q sell.
There was a little bit of a delay on that. Like, it went down through my line and then didn't show that I was filled until. So that's not great. And this is definitely not great. Positive housing news. Gotcha. Well, I'm not having a positive trade right now. What a... What? How is this 10? 19? Yeah, I mean, it's... I mean, I like the pattern. That was a nice little setup. It broke down through these lows. But, yeah, kind of sucker, not kind of, it did sucker me in. But if it comes back down, trying to be patient with it. Over on the 5 minute I'm watching, there's the 50 period up there that's helping to reject it right now. I don't know. I'll add some more right there. So I'm trying to trust this pattern here. So I'm looking to add some more at the red line there if it wants to come down. And if I'm wrong though, it'll be painful. But comes down here, I'm going to add in another 5. So that one will be adding to a winner. So I'm trying to trust the pattern here. Blue line is my average price. Red line is another entry. So like I said, I will add technically to a winner on this one. I did add to a winner. Come on. Come on. Throwing out a couple there just in case there's a spike. Come on, there we... Oh, come on, Spike. You didn't fill me on that? That was dirty. Oh, my goodness, that wind. All right. That was just a clown fiesta of a trade. I'm glad I added. I'm glad I trusted it. I should probably still be in, but like I said, the wind's got me paranoid. Is anybody... hello? Is this thing even working? Can somebody talk in the chat, or did the chat just freeze? I don't know if I liked streaming at this time of day. I think a lot of you are... Fair enough. You're so busy trading your own positions and stuff that, like, nobody's even talking in the chat box. Yeah, I don't know how I don't know if I enjoy this or not. Because at 11, when I usually go live, 11 a.m. Eastern, I think a lot of people, you've already made your trades, you're kind of just chilling, hanging out. So people just have, the opportunity to, I mean, people, it's just easier for people to talk in the chat. I don't know. Like, in a weird way, it's kind of, boring's not the right word, but but it all makes sense when I think about it. It's like, well, of course the chat's not going to be super, active, because people are out making their own trades, watching their trades, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, interesting. This is good though. I'm learning as with a live stream. Are you not back home?
Order filled.
No, I am now in Michigan.
Stop and
I was in
Q-cell.
Ohio, now I'm in Michigan. I grew up in Ohio. My wife grew up in Michigan. So now we are visiting family in Michigan for the week. Forgot you were going earlier. So you didn't get a notification? Which is disappointing. I would assume you have notifications.
Order filled.
Kyle, maybe not.
Stop
And
and
to be fair
Q-buy.
to you, I never said if I was going to go earlier or not. I said I was thinking about it. Are you trying out a new live stream time? No, not really. This week in my mind is going to be very slow, so I wanted to just start early so I could take advantage of when the movement in my mind would be solid. And as of now, that seems like it was been a good call, because this movement has been good, but it's also, I don't know. I like to chat. I like to have some conversations, but I understand. Well, Clay, this is, we're in like peak prime movement right now. I'm not going to talk to you, brother. I'm trying to trade for myself, which is fair enough.
Stop and
I
Q-cell.
only just found you and wouldn't have if you weren't on at this time. Okay, Crunch. Yeah, that's give and take, give and take. So are you only able to hang out at this time, Crunch? Because usually I go at 11 a.m. Eastern. So would you be able to hang out then too, or are you like busy at work at that point? Yeah, I got notification, but I gave phone on D&D. Okay, well, okay, I'm glad you at least got a notification, because that would be very discouraging if YouTube wasn't like sending out notifications to people that had notifications set. Friday was a great stream though. Set a new record for myself. 5-hour stream on Friday. I didn't have a whole lot of other things going on. I was just thinking about that because, yeah, it went so well. And then at the end, just like this one like weird troll just showed up out of nowhere. And then finally gave myself late Christmas gift, and I dropped the band hammer on somebody that I should probably have done a long time ago. Ohio State versus Michigan, awesome rivalry. Yeah, it's pretty well known. Chat might be quieter because of the reason you're section, but I'm fairly confident chat is enjoying your streaming early. Oh, yeah. Hopefully. I normally just watch the open to make my trade adjustments, but sometimes trade throughout the day depending on what time I'm doing that. Gotcha, Crunch. Well, yeah, like I said, Crunch, good to have you. Thank you for speaking up. My normal times that I go are 11 a.m. Eastern, and then I go for usually about 4 hours, just to try to get the lunch hour and then early afternoon. I will say my viewers are down right now, so I don't know if that's because I'm competing against a lot of other live streamers that are currently at the open. Because the numbers had been doing very well. I mean, they're still fine, but you know they're not where they normally would be over the past few weeks. But again, I don't know if that's because a lot of people are just the markets are slower in general. So, anyways, just the life of trying to learn live streaming because I'm only 10 months in, so I still consider myself a pretty new person when it comes to live streaming. So just trying to learn when the best times for things are and all that. Well. Shame on me. I should, I suppose, given a little bit more time because I trusted the pattern. I added twice to it, and it would have worked out. But like I said, I just a little antsy with the weather and all that. Oh, you're in the UK. Gotcha. West Coast still waking up. Oh, we're loyal. You're early. That's all. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe some people that just subscribe but don't turn on notifications, they're just going to show up assuming 11. That could be it too. All right, is there going to be a double bottom? This white line here is the low of the day. It's also at the overnight low. So last time it didn't hit exactly there, but close, bounced. Right there, it hit it exactly. Right here, close, bounced. So yeah, do we get another bounce here? This is that's the question kind of on my mind right now. So I'm going to watch, but I am potentially interested in a long down around that area to see if we do indeed get a bounce up off that level. Hi, East Coast, Maine. I don't usually
Stop
watch
filled
as I go at it by myself. I was looking for reactions on metals for some fun. I was looking for reactions on metals. Oh, yeah. There are so many precious metal traders out there. Which is fine. It's just some people they're so into the precious metals. Which is cool about futures, right? Because, I mean, if you're an investor in precious metals, like you just buy and throw it in a safe and that's it. But with the futures market, at least you can trade the metals. But yeah, in my mind, it's just like, you know, the NQ, MNQ, indices have more volume. But yeah, to be fair, the metals have been crazy the past couple days. You usually trade Nasdaq? Okay, Jason, that makes sense. Have you considered buying? Yeah, I mean, I've considered buying precious metals. I'm more of a real estate guy. The live stream is auto lagging.
Absorption and Q buyers.
What does that mean? The live stream is auto lagging. Yeah, I don't even know what that means. What do you mean it's auto lagging? Like, there's always a lag, right? Like, that's just part of live streaming. Why? Right. But what does it mean to auto lag? The stream isn't lagging at all. Okay. I won't worry about it then. I don't know. I don't know, Abel, maybe refresh the page. I've had you freeze just a couple of times in the last 10 minutes. No more than 1 second each time. Oh, really? But no more than 1 second, so 1,000. Okay, so gotcha. Seems fine to me. He probably meant buffering. He probably got bad connection. I have to keep getting it up to live manually. Yeah. You seem to be the only one that's doing that. I'm not quite sure. 1 to 2 second delay for me. Oh, that's really good then. If it's 1 to 2. Usually it's like, I usually assume it's 3 to 5. I got a small buffer in the middle of that and had to. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing any drop frames. If anything, fault though, it's not how I set things up. It would just be the internet that I'm on. Like I have the same exact setup that I've had zero problems with. The only difference right now is I'm at my in-laws, who are not on fiber, and the upload speed is definitely lower. So I appreciate it though, fault though, but yeah, I don't need any. It would not be my setup. I know my setup works fine. It's just the current internet that I'm on. A 14-second delay. That seems excessive.
Stop and Q sell.
I'm using Tradeovate. This video should help you, Joe. If you want to go check it out. I'm not saying this is how, it's got to be, but that's how I set up my platform and all that sort of stuff, Joe. So if you check that out, I think that could add some value to you. All right, maybe the double bottom here. I'm gonna try a long right there. Look for a bounce up off this area where it's bounced before. In. Out there for a little scalp. For a little scalpy scalp. Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad. 14 seconds seems very excessive, but yeah. I mean, you're welcome. Some of you are so polite. You're like, man, I got a 3-hour delay, but thank you for the live stream, man. I appreciate it. It's like, you're so kind.
Stop and Q buy.
Well, that was a very poor choice on my end to scalp that. Well, congrats anybody that played the bounce like I did, except you're like, no, Clay, I disagree on your scalp choice. I'm gonna hold and let it give it a chance. You definitely chose wisely. A big congrats to you.
Order rejected.
Clay, do you use the indicator that marks Asia? I do not, no. I know some people really like to pay attention to those levels, but I don't. At some point, you just gotta pick your levels and just be done with it. I mean, if you're gonna care about every single level, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with caring about the highs and lows of the London and Asian session. I'm just saying there does reach a point where like your chart is gonna just be lines, and that's it. Like it's gonna be so much stuff. So my point is, I don't map out that stuff. I don't care. I don't pay.
Stop filled.
Maybe I should. I don't. Man, what a bounce! I caught that one with you. I got a nice 500 with trade. Oh, nice job, good job. Give me a 1 if you took the trade that I took, but you're also still holding.
Order filled.
Because I definitely chose very poorly on that one. 8-cylinder Able. Timbo, good. I love it. Love to see it. Santino. Taxman FC. Good job. Pramoth. Good job. I don't understand why some people do all the analysis to try and catch huge moves in the market. I would rather catch smaller moves that happen 30. Yeah, I mean, everybody's different, which is fine. I do think of it. I do think some of it feeds into the ego, where if you can sit there and be like, man, I went for 130 points and I got my 130 points. I mean, I'll be the first to admit that does sound pretty. Okay, I can't talk right now. This might be a short. But yeah, if somebody's going for 130 points and they get it, I mean, good job, congrats. That's impressive. That sounds really cool. But you're like, yeah, and I had to sit in the trade for 5 hours. It's like, I don't know if that's not really my. I'd rather just have to do, but I only made one trade. I mean, that's true, but that one trade, so like I said, I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying that's not my cup of tea. Okay, I'm short right now. See if we can get that first target hit. There we go. Good. Keep coming down. Keep coming down. One more push. This will be a green trade. Just a question of how big of a green trade. Oh, okay. Well, got my first one hit. I moved my stop down, but could not get my second one hit. So, which I just hit my stop as I was trailing. Still a really good trade. Why wouldn't you have to pay? Wouldn't you have to pay fees 30 to 50 times a day? Yeah, well, and that's a fair point, but at least with Take Profit Trader, the prop firm that I use, something that I just learned relatively recently was they have very small fees. So the fees, well, they don't, I mean, sure, that maybe you do pay a little bit more fees, but like, I'm not going to sit in a trade for 5 hours for the sake of saving $20 in fees, right? Well, sure, it's going to take, sure, it's going to take more, like 4 hours of your brain capital more, but you're going to save $30 in fees. It's like, yeah, $30 isn't worth it for me. Like, I'd rather just be able to not have to sit and, and wonder what's going on with the trade for multiple hours. I'm wrecking Tesla on these shorts.
Stop and Q buy.
You should be wrecking futures, Nancy. You'd be making a lot more. It's psychologically less straining to be active on the monitor. It's mentally easier to trade fewer times. Decision making is also at its best. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. Ashwin, still a green trade though. True, still a green trade, but I'm glad I moved it down because had my stop been up there, and had I left it up there, that would have ultimately been a losing trade. Yeah, it would have been it would have been less of a losing trade because I was able to lock in some profit, reduce position size, but I still had 4 contracts. So to be stopped out of 4 contracts, that would have been a losing trade. I'm not trying
Order
to
filled.
trades a day, but if I am structuring my trades for moves that happen every day, yeah, no, I know what you mean. I'm with you. Like I say, yeah, I took 15 trades today. That seems like a lot, but it's like, yeah, but if each of your trades is like 3 seconds, 4 seconds, a minute at most, it's like, okay. And those people that are in trades for hours on end, they're also waiting for hours for their setups to get hit, right? Like these big grandiose setups, they have hours of not only waiting for them to play out, but they have hours for them to develop, and then potentially hours waiting to get filled. I mean, so those strategies, I mean, again, I'm not saying any of it's wrong. I'm just saying everybody's different. And to me, that whole idea just sounds miserable. But that does, again, just because, listen, the world does not revolve around me. So just because it seems miserable and it sounds miserable and it is miserable, that is for me. But I also realize you are not me. So maybe you think what I'm doing is miserable. And again, fair enough. But we're neither of us are the be all end all when it comes to trading. Yeah, exactly. A lot of ways up the mountain. I've tried holding all day before. Can't do it. Need the action, win or lose. You can make in 5 minutes or less what you can make holding. Yeah, Timbo. I know. Yeah, I'm with you.
Order filled.
You going live all day now or just for this week? Oh, no, I'm not going live all day. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I was dead. Like, it was funny when my dad picked me up it was like totally like, I feel like I was back in middle school. My dad picked me up from the library, but yeah. Anyways, when my dad picked me up from the library on Friday in Ohio, like I was just like, yeah, like it's like a cartoon. Like the cartoons where like somebody hits their thumb and like they will show their thumb go boom 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 boom. That's how like my head felt after the live stream, which was 5 hours. So no, I'm not going all day. Um, that quite frankly sounds miserable because all day would be basically what I start at 9, so that's 7 hours. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing a 7 hour live stream. I've learned that 4 hours.
Order filled.
I mean, I can push it a little bit beyond 4, but that's kind of that is. I've worked up my brain muscle to do
Order
that.
filled.
But yeah, man, 5 hours was. I mean, in my competitive sense, I was pretty proud of myself that I pushed myself to do it. But man, I was toast. Like I would argue that would be bad fathering, right? Because would I maybe make more money if I was streaming for 5 or 6 hours? Yeah, I mean I suppose that may would help me grow the live stream. But like then in my like real life fathering, like I'd be so brain dead, like I wouldn't have anything left for my kids or wife. So I mean it's give and take.
Order filled. Order filled.
Hiding in your room. Right, yeah. I don't want to hide in my room like 7 hours a day. But I don't know if you're talking about my current space, but yes, I'm at my in-laws right now. What a bounce. What a bounce. And man, that's kind of demoralizing because I really like that setup. And again, to be fair, it was a green trade, but goodness, that did not roll over really at. It rolled over enough for me to take my target, move my stop down to basically break even, but man, right up it goes. If you were still long from down here when I got long and then was a baboon and scalped out, congrats. I pulled a gem right here. I mean, this move here was 70. Yeah, we're about a 70-point move, and I got like, I don't know, 5 points out of that 70-point move. So pulled a gem. Some trades I take are a day or two long. Well, then, I mean, you're just in a different category. You're not. That's not even day trading. You're swing trading at that point, which is fine. But like, we're talking cross category at that point. Like, you could hold for 4 or 5 hours, and I mean, you're still a day trader because you're still holding, within the same day. But yeah. So also, Paul, that I assume that means you are trading with your own funds, which hey man, do what you want to do, but I think that's kind of wild. Have you heard of prop firms, Paul? Then again, if you want to be a swing trader, I guess you can't use prop firms, so maybe you have and you're like, no, they don't fit my strategy. I would swing trade crypto in the future. Yeah. I like to sleep at night, so I'm not huge into the swing trading thing. I enjoy sleep. I enjoy being able to lay in bed and not have to wonder, did my position just dump on me? Hey, do we have 7 more likes out there? It's my fault. I'm slacking on asking, but yeah, if we could get 7 more likes, that pushes up to 100. That's good, and would be a good first milestone. But yeah, if you're enjoying it in any way, shape, or form, and if you're willing to hit that like button, it really does help. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but it does make a difference. Oh, there we go, 104. Thank you. All right, yeah. Now this seems kind of sketchy from the shorting, and just because, I mean, it is still bouncing in like after a big downwards move, but I don't know. Is this going to be some slow, steady grind straight back up? Thank you, everybody for hitting the like button. That helps. Thank you, brothers and sisters. All right, so my normal time would be coming up here at 11. So yeah. A steep trend line from the double bottom, or from the triple bottom. All right, well, if you want to follow that trend line, Abel.
Order filled.
Brother. do a quick, like 5-second break. But hey, if you want to help support the live stream, and if you're with any of these prop firms, code Clay, that helps out, makes a big difference. Take Profit Trader, I think, is the king of the mountain. Especially if you're a beginner. If you're a beginner of the prop firm space, just go with Take Profit Trader. Very clean set of rules. But if you're experienced, I would definitely say give Take Profit Trader a try. But if not, and you want to stick with whoever you use, but you're interested in potentially, supporting the stream, that is how you can do so. Just code Clay at any of those prop firms. Thank you. So yes, hitting the like button helps, but code Clay, that ensures the live stream will continue. I can tell you right now, and she's absolutely right. My wife would not let me stream for 4 hours every day if there is no monetary value. She'd be like, "You can do better things with your time, Clay, than hang out with strangers on the internet for 4 hours every day." And she would be absolutely right. I mean, I got kids. I have 6 kids. They got to eat. I got to be wise with my time. So yes, if you are enjoying and you want to ensure the stream continues, then code Clay is how you can make that happen. Do you only use? Of course, I only use prop firms. Why would I risk my own capital? I dabble a little in day trading in my spread betting account. I do okay when size is super tiny, but with any size, my psychology sabotage it. Yeah, Crunch. Have you ever done a prop firm? I think that helps out with stuff like that, because at the end of the day, your risk is very, very minimal. Depending on the size account you get, I mean, a couple $100 at most. Somewhat interested in a long, like right there, but the issue with that is not that far up above. That is then the VWAP. So it's like, I don't know, is it going to break out right there and then get smacked right back down? Apex is not
Absorption
beginner
and
friendly.
Q sellers. Stop and
Like I
Q
said,
buy.
in my mind, Take Profit Trader, beginner should start there. And then once you get Take Profit Trader, you get your 5 pro accounts. You get all that set up. If you want to then expand from there, then yeah, Apex is fine. But at that point, in my little hypothetical, I would not consider you a beginner to the prop firm space anymore. Once you have Take Profit Trader totally set up, like I said, you've got your accounts passed, you have 5 pros, all that sort of stuff. You are by no means a beginner. So at that point, yeah, I don't have anything against Apex, but Apex has a reputation of being a scam. They're not a scam, but what happens is beginners show up and they go with Apex, and then they just get steamrolled with all the rules. So that is why I say Apex is not beginner friendly. But again, I have a code with Apex, so I mean, right there. So if you are at Apex and you want to support the stream, like I said, code Clay. You're welcome, Nancy. I like TPT simple rules for my... Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to put it. I like TPT for simple rules for my simple self, and I'm the same way. I'm a baboon. I'm not that smart, so I need straightforward rules. I looked in the prop firms and will probably give it a go if I find the time. I do think they're a good way to go as long as you get a good firm. Yeah, no, you're right, Crunch. That's why I would say Take Profit Trader. Well, I don't know. You mentioned spread betting, so I don't know what country you're in, Crunch. I wish Apex had everyday withdrawal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's one of the nice things about Take Profit Trader. In the pro accounts, you can request money on a daily basis in any amount you make. So if you're making $1,000 a day with Take Profit Trader in your pro accounts, you can request $1,000 a day. What are the rules for Take Profit Trader? There really aren't any rules. I mean, you have the basic drawdown rule, but yeah, there's no consistency rule. There's no scaling rule. There's no scalping rule, frequency rules.
Stop
Very,
and
very
Q
clean
buy.
set of rules, O'Day. So yeah, the only rules there basically aren't any rules. I mean, there are rules, but they're just the basic, So, like here, the rules are basically the rule that matters most is this. I mean, don't lose 2,000. That is so prop firms will force you to manage risk. So yeah, that's the basic rule is don't lose 2,000. And then of course they just have the position sizing, and I mean you can't trade. You've got to be all your positions have to be closed every day by 5 p.m. Eastern. Just normal rules like that. What do you think of Ninja Trader? I don't really like them that much. I've tried them before. I like
absorption and Q buyers,
but that doesn't mean that they're bad. That platform is is really just a matter of personal preference. There is nothing magical about a platform. I'm in the UK spreading. Okay, yeah. So Crunch, Take Profit Trader is available to people in the UK. So if you ever went that route, then yeah, Take Profit Trader would be available to you. Clay, if I lose $2,000, do I have to pay that back? No, that's a beautiful thing. The only amount you lose is what you pay for the account. So the $2,000, if assuming you use code Clay, get 40% off. It'll cost you $102. Now the per month is only during the test phase. After you pass the test, there are no more fees, which makes it crazy. So I view every account as a trade itself, and like all trades, it's gonna have a stop loss, and that stop loss has a dollar amount associated with it. So in the prop firm space, I just look at this as okay. Here's my trade. It's a 50K, the trade, and my stop loss on this trade is a 102. Right, because if you go and you lose the 2,000, you violate that rule, which means they take the account away from you, which means you're out 102, not 2,000 though. So I mean, that's why I would argue they're the ultimate risk management tool. Because if you lose $2,000 with your own funds, your consequence is you literally lost $2,000. So prop firms are a great way to reduce consequences. So the person with their own funds, $2,000 loss, what's their consequence? A $2,000 loss. What's the consequence of the person with the prop firm that loses $2,000?
Stop and
well,
Q
it's that
buy.
rule violation, meaning they lose the account. But from a number standpoint, they only lost
Stop filled.
$102.
Iceberg and Q
So,
sell.
I don't want to speak for everybody
Stop
here,
and
but
Q
I
buy.
think we all understand math. I would rather have a consequence be losing $102 as opposed to $2,000. Nice breakout here. And that's what I meant though about all these shorts. It's like, I don't know. Is this thing gonna just be like a slow, methodical V-shape back up, and where it dumped all the way down, and now is it gonna go all the way right back up there? Good questions though. Good questions. So looking to get long here with that where that green line is at, trying to buy the breakout of the VWAP. So maybe like a kind of the back test and go, where it breaks out, comes back, tests the breakout point. Well, in all actuality, the breakout point was more so down here. So let me bring it down there. That was, like I said, technically that was the breakout area. This little congestion area here. O'Day, what country are you in? I like your name, but it makes me think you might. Okay, I can't talk right now. Getting close to my potential entry. Nope. 5 minute. Look at this candle forming here in the 5 minute. Yikes. So that is not a candle I'm looking to get long into right now. So never know. Yeah. That's why, shame on me, I kind of lost track of the 5 minute, but this is, yes. Think about it. This candle was already all the way up here. It is now in the process of failing. Not where I'm looking to buy and go long right now. Doesn't mean that it wouldn't work out, but when that sort of candle is forming on the 5 minute, volume is low for a trade now. No, volume is never low. Too low for a trade. That's a great thing about futures. Yeah, the action can be slow. The volume can be low, but not in any significant way. Now, if you're a hedge fund and you're like, man, I got to go buy 300 contracts. Okay, that's where things can maybe get a little sketchy for you. But I am assuming you are not looking to buy hundreds of contracts at once.
Stop ES sell.
Yeah. Ooh. If anything, based on the 5 minute, I should probably be looking for a short. Look at that, right off the pivot point, which is that dotted brown line there.
Iceberg ES sell. Iceberg
yes,
ES
very
buy.
glad I did not buy it VWAP.
Iceberg and Q buy.
I also cancel that one out right there. So the power of multiple time frame analysis. That was shame on me for losing track of that 5 minute, but credit. I'm glad I did eventually look back over and be like, oh, wait a second. I should be paying attention to that. I'm short 747. Okay, so you just got short. And where's your stop at? Who said that? Rumo. I appreciate it. I appreciate you giving well, kind of a plan. I'm a little scared, though. It makes me think you have no risk management in your strategy. You told us an entry point, but there's no stop loss a part of that. What's your stop loss at? You're in the U.S.? Okay, yeah. Then you would be, take private trader would be available to you. And then the drawdowns are just the amount that, you're not allowed to lose more than. So they're the one that's going to force you, which is a good thing, force you into thinking about risk control, risk management. Because
Stop
the
and
fact
Q
of the
buy.
matter is what
Stop and Q
ultimately
buy.
matters in trading is not the ability to make money. Blind drunk monkeys can make money. The ability is to hang on to that money, grow that money, and those are all the dynamics that take risk management. So yeah, the drawdown is just a way for you, is the amount that you can't lose more than. If you lose more than that amount, you have failed, and they will take the account away from you. But again, when they take the account away from you, the only amount you lose out of your pocket is whatever you paid for the account itself. We had somebody, what was that, on Friday? I think somebody showed up. Just who knows if it was even real, but man, I just lost $6,000 on options. It's like, man, do you know how many prop accounts you could have bought for $6,000? It's crazy. Do you look? I do not use Bookmap. Nope. No, I don't do a lot of copy trading. Talking to me? Yeah. So far, so good.
You're working?
Yeah.
Yay! Even with the wind, have you noticed that?
No, yeah, it's been surprisingly well. Hey, buddy. Hi. Okay, let's let him say hi to everybody. Go ahead and wave to everybody. Okay, look at that right there in the wave. Yeah, say wave, say hi.
Nice setup.
Yeah. Okay.
That's great. Oh, good. Glad it's going well. All right, come on.
No, I don't need it on. Thank you, though. I'll just pretend I didn't read that Ashwin. I think I don't know. Ashwin might just need the ban hammer. I think troll. I'm thinking Ashwin is still waiting for that. I think Ashwin is still waiting for that first armpit hair. He's like, come on, to that. Nope, still no hairs. Is today the day? Nope. Is today the day? Nope. Is that you, Ashwin? I think that might be you. That's the impression I'm starting to get. You're just waiting for that first armpit hair. Take private traders seem... Well, yeah, I thought you've used them, Blackout. Like, you're not new. I recognize your name from, like... Or are you just saying in general from your years? You are what? You're new? No, you're not new. You're definitely not new. Okay, yeah. So my tip I always try to, if you want to be like the most efficient person that is part of a live stream that acts, avoid broad words or yes, no, they, it, them. Because a live streamer, there's a delay. So I understand you just heard me say something and that's what you're reacting to, but I don't know what you're reacting to because what I said in my world over here, I said like 3 to 5 seconds ago. And I've said probably a bunch of other things, so I don't know what you're referring to. Okay, not new. There you go. That's more helpful.
Stop and Q buy.
So yes, in all seriousness, yeah, if you're ever at a live stream, never use the words it, they, yes, no, like anything that's broad, just specify yes, and then explain what you're saying yes to, or, just don't use it. Just explain what it is. I promise you, your live streamer will really appreciate it. I'm going to try for a long right there. See if we can get a bounce back up off this area now. Whoa, nope, cancel it. That was quite the gust out there. Again, I know I've shown this, but just to continue to build context, right now in Michigan we got, it's basically a blizzard out. I don't know about a blizzard because there's not like it's not whiteout conditions, but it is very windy out there right now. I am very grateful. I don't know how we still have power because, man, all night long I would just wake up and it was just howling out there. Heard silver crashed bad. Yeah, that's I saw that in the headlines too.
Iceberg ES buy.
Gold is still just dropping all day. Earlier when I glanced over, it was down 3%. Now we're down 4% on gold, well, almost 4.5%. So yeah, precious metals are, oh boy. Ooh, that looks kind of good actually. Kind of just an overall bear flag on gold. But man, it is volatile out there today. I don't know if I have the I don't know if they have the cojones to be trading gold. I am in Michigan too. You must be near me. Yeah, I'm in West Michigan right now, Grand Rapids area. Hey, Acro YouTube. The UP got blown off the map. I'm a truck driver here, and we're off today. Oh, really? Wow, morning or early today. Yeah, I've been here since 9. Yep, here since 9. Weather's all right. You're done. Yeah, so that somebody else from Ohio was like, "Yeah, Ohio's rough too." And then I don't know if Jim's here right now still, but and then of course Jim yesterday was texting with him, and he was basically explaining, that he was getting what we're getting right now. I don't think the snow, but the wind, which makes sense, right? Iowa comes before the Great Lakes state. So, do you have to go in a bunker? Yes, yeah, I'm in a bunker right now. I am 45 feet underground. Power lines down everywhere. Yeah. It seemed as though the further north you got is where you were getting warnings of wind gusts up to like 60 miles an hour. I'm trading silver, nibbling long, but happy for another. Okay, well you say you're trading silver, it sounds like Crunch. I don't want to speak for you, but it sounds like that's more of like a swing trade. Wait another day for metals. Okay. Nancy thinks metals are going to drop another day. So there's your I'm trying to think. Nancy, is there a word for warning that starts with N? I don't know. Clay, I've been MIA for a while and used to watch you all the time. What made you switch to a prop firm account? Oh, just the math is it's a no-brainer. First off, futures, as a former day trader of stocks and options for quite literally years and years and years and years, I haven't been quite at it for 2 decades, so I can't quite say decades, but definitely a decade plus a lot of years. Futures are just so much better from a day trading standpoint. Futures are amazing.
Iceberg and Q buy.
And then when you factor in the prop firm idea and how you don't have to, you risk very, 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 very little of your own capital.
Order filled.
A whole lot of upside potential. To me, it just became kind of a no-brainer type of situation. Like I said, the math is just the math. And as kind of a geek, I just like to follow the math because math is just logic, and I like to do things that make sense. Okay, I'm going to try a long right there. See if we can get a bounce up off this area. see at the bottom of that bear. Is it? Oh, I don't know. No, I can't take it. Not after that candle. Too overextended. Yeah, wow. Just dropped straight down. But yeah, that's not the type
Order
of
filled.
approach that I'm
Absorption
usually
and
looking
Q
to take.
buyers.
But yeah, there you go. For anybody that likes gold.
Iceberg and Q buy.
Sitting right here at the 50 period simple moving average.
Iceberg and Q
I
buy.
totally agree. Future is best for day trading liquidity chart. Yeah, yep, exactly.
Stop ES
They
sell.
are Stilo.
Absorption and
Stilo,
Q
don't
buyers.
even try it. Don't even try it, brother. All right, well, I did try to catch a falling knife. That is true, but in my defense, I did put a little bit of a requirement and confirmation on it. So that was a
Absorption
good
and Q
example of
sellers.
waiting for confirmation saved me from a losing trade. To be fair, though, sometimes waiting for confirmation is, I know some of you have seen, waiting for confirmation causes you to miss a winning trade. But in this situation, it worked out. Gold is asleep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's no movement at all on gold. Goodness, that gold 5-minute chart. Look at this thing. Yeah, if you're thinking short again, I mean, you're definitely going up the trend. Look at all these upper shadows.
Absorption and Q buyers.
I don't know. It just, gold is so crazy today that it seems like I'm kind of stepping out of my lane. I don't mind gold. I'll trade gold, but
Absorption and Q sellers.
that's not going to hurt anybody. Famous last words probably, but let's see if we can get filled there. There we go. I'm in. Out there. Just a little scalpy scalp. Hey, not bad. Again, if I freeze up for like a few seconds or a couple minutes, I am on kind of internet that's a little borderline. But like if I just like am gone like more than 10 minutes, odds are power is gone out. So yeah, wow. Okay.
Order rejected.
A lot of mind games going on. If I was at home and there was no wind, or if I was here and there was no wind, yeah, I think I would have probably. Oh, wait, sorry. Now look at. Okay, here we go again.
Order
We got
filled.
some good movement today. Not bad for the
Order
week
filled.
between Christmas and New Year's. This is good stuff. All right, do we get another bounce down here? It has bounced 3 times now.
Iceberg
From
and
around the
Q
white
sell.
line, the overnight low. You know, we got right here, didn't quite hit it. Right there did hit it. Somewhat close to it. Somewhat close to it. Yeah, taking a trade while in the middle of a huge wind gust, probably not smart.
Order filled.
If this one chills out, then. But Clay, a wind gust could come at any point. That's fair. That is completely fair. I'm just saying to actually do it. But at least in that situation, I can also rebut that with, yeah, but maybe one never does come. So therefore, to do one in the middle of a wind gust when you know that, like, there's no speculation, like, no, we're in the middle of a wind gust right now, probably not smart. And that's what I'm waiting for this current one to fade out. So I'm trying to manage my trades. I'm trying to manage the stream. I'm trying to manage the wind, or my wind management, if you will. But again, after today, I think it's clear sailing. So if we can actually survive today, I guess the only thing that could be a problem is because this is supposed to go to 7. So hopefully the power doesn't go out at like 7. So worst case scenario is power goes out at 7. And we're like the last people where the power goes out. So now we're way down the list of the power companies people that they got to fix. So in that situation, I suppose maybe I wouldn't be back on Tuesday. I would hope they'd still be able to get it turned on by tomorrow. But anyways, Is there a hurricane or? Yeah, there's a hurricane in Michigan. Yep. Big hurricane. I think a tsunami's coming too. And an earthquake. Ashwin, how old are you? Be honest. Be honest. How old are you? For drawing lines, I can't seem to just click and drag. I have to... I mean, to draw lines, you just click right here, and then line, and then click, click. And then that's a double click, and then off right there. No, I don't think it tornado. I don't think it's possible for there to be a tornado. I guess I don't know. Is it possible for a tornado to happen during a snowstorm? Yeah, the sinkholes too. There was a big winter storm with freezing rain in the Northeast this morning. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff going on, apparently. Okay, if this comes up and then starts to come back down, I might try a short here. But like I said, I want to see this go back up. Show me some signs of life. And if it doesn't, then yeah, maybe I should just be getting short right now. But that's a requirement I'm putting on it, and I'm sticking with it. Oh, that's right, the day after tomorrow. There's a couple of those movies that came out. There was another one right around that one, too, that came out. What was that one called? No, not Armageddon. What's the most you've made? What's the most you've made in a month? Enough to keep food on the table for my family and the lights on. Enough to feed 6 kids. There we go. So there you go. A lot. Enough to feed 6 kids. Here in Texas. Oh, really? The winds are all the way down in Texas, too? I saw a tornado at sea once. Man.
Stop and queue by.
When you were robbing a vessel, or were you chasing a vessel? Given that you're essentially a pirate. Windy here in central Illinois. Yep. Yeah, 2012. Yeah, but there was another one that came out too around that time.
Stop
yeah,
filled.
In a short, maybe up around here. You know, this is a pretty strong move down. So is this a dead cat bounce? Now, if this is a V-shaped recovery, it will not be pleasant for me. In fact, I will have a losing trade, but both. Is that Ninja Trader or TOS? This is Tradovate. So neither. Ace the Mace, I think your name is. So what if you don't hit today's goal? Should we be worried about your kids eating this month? Well, I don't have goals. My goal is to just trade good setups. But yes, you should. If I don't hit my goals, yes, that's why you have to use code Clay. If you use code Clay, you feed hungry children, and I have 6 children, so yes, and they are hungry, so yes, you are supporting a good cause by using code Clay. You're feeding hungry children. So yes, especially if I don't hit my goals, then you definitely have to use code Clay, or my kids will have to eat rocks and leaves. Hey, good morning, King Danny. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Nancy is in a baboon mode right now. There was definitely a couple end of the world movies that came out pretty close to one another. I don't remember one of them. One was that though. But no, not Total Recall. You baboon. Okay, here we go. Maybe a short here. If it comes up here, bumps its head right here, and comes back down, I'll throw out an order to try a short. Like I said, I want this to first come up here. So notice my requirement right here also saved me from a losing trade, right? People are like, no, Clay, I think it's coming back down. Again, fair enough. You know, I was right, you were wrong, but there's going to be plenty of moments in the future where you'll be able to say, hey, Clay, I was right, you were wrong. And it's like, yeah, that's the nature of it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come up some more. 15. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, 12-point risk. I'll do that. Okay, I'm in. See if this wants to roll back over here. That green line there is my first target. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Can you come down and hit that next one for me? Okay, this will be a green trade now. I have my my stop in green territory. But yeah, let's see if this thing wants to keep flushing. So I'm in a good spot right now. I have no idea how much I'm going to make. The sweet spot of trading. Come on, hit me. Hit me. Are you serious? Thank you. Thank you, brother. Okay. So this next target will be, actually, let's go down here a little bit. Let's play ball a little bit, folks. Then I'm just throwing these out there just in case there's a spike and also just in case the power goes out. But there we go. So I'm in the sweet spot of trading, meaning I have no idea how much I'm going to make, right? Because I don't know how far down this wants to go. Therefore, logic follows. I don't know how much money I'm going to make. And that's a good problem to have. That is a great stress to have. The sweet spot of trading. So that is where I reside right now. Let's just see how far down this thing wants to go. Like I said, my entry was the blue line. My stop is right. No, come on. Is right there. So it will be a green trade. Ideally, though, this thing keeps rolling over. Come back down. Come back down, brother. I'm almost thinking, do I want to add some back in right there? But I don't want to out fancy myself on this. So I'll just sit back and enjoy the. Hopefully there's a ride. If there is a ride, I mean, there's already been a little bit of a ride, but if there's more ride to come, I'm gonna just sit back. I'll enjoy it. I don't want to get too fancy for my pants on this one. Clay, did you get a tan? Come on. All right. Well, I tried. Now it'll probably come right back down. No, I did not get a tan. It's probably just the lighting. I love the world-ending movies. Hey, Rod, good to see you. Don't look up. Yeah, it wasn't Armageddon. Anyways. Did anybody take that? Is anybody still short? Give me a 2 if you took that trade, but you're still in. You would crush it in trading in a secure building on Wall Street. No gust. Oh, man. Yeah, the gusts are playing mind games with me. 2-2. Rod, nice. Gray-beard pastry. Fantastic. Hey, if you are enjoying at all in any way, shape, or form, if you don't mind hitting that like button, it will help. We'll seven likes away from our next kind of halfway point. Would love to get this up to 300 likes. So if we can get 7 more, that puts us at the halfway mark. And I know hitting the like button doesn't really maybe seem like it does a whole lot, but it does actually make a pretty big difference. So if you don't mind doing that, that would be much appreciated. This stream is a good way for you to avoid the in-laws. I have great in-laws. I have been blessed with real good in-laws. So nope. I get it. That's kind of the joke, but in my case, no, I get it wrong. Fantastic. I mean, I probably have the best mother-in-law that you could ask for. So I have 0 complaints in that regard. Nice, 157 likes. Thank you, everybody. All right, I don't know. This might be a very baboon mode or baboon move. I don't know. That's looking kind of interesting. $144 likes. You're the chosen. No, 161 now, Nancy. Come on, keep up. You didn't have to delete the message, Zooks. That's fine. Like, I know for a lot of people that would probably be like a valid comment, but like I said, I'm very fortunate. my dad was always like, you've gotta access the your girlfriend, whatever at the time. Like, you gotta assess the mother, right? Because like that's who they'll sort of become, right? In a general sense. But yeah, I've always thought my mother-in-law. I'm like, no, she's cool. So I'm like, okay. Per my dad's theory, my wife should only get cooler as she ages, and yeah, my wife's cool. So there you go. I'll pass along that advice. Again, I don't know if there's any scientific. I don't think my dad was running any sort of big statistical experiments, but for you fellas out there, take note of the mother of any lady that you're interested in. I'm with Apex. Derek considers the rule kills me. I'm leaving. George, I want to feel bad for you, but I don't, because I know you've been here. I know you've heard me talk about Take Profit Trader. And when you complain about the rules, which is what I say all the time, hey, for the clean set of rules, go with Take Profit Trader. Like, I don't know if you're looking for sympathy, George, but like, you're certainly not going to get it from me, especially when I told you, Take Profit Trader. But Apex is cheaper. Yes. When you chase prices, that's the biggest downfall. People chase prices. Like, I'm sorry, but if a prop firm is available to you for 50 cents, but that for that 50 cents you're getting thrown into a meat grinder of rules, is that actually a good deal? Do not shop based on prices in the prop firm space. Shop based on rules and payout policies and really track records. So to be fair to Apex, yes, they have a track record, they pay, but I mean, yes, they also have a track record of denying payouts a lot because there are a lot of rules that could be violated. That's the point of the rules. So again, do not shop for prop firms based on price. Shop for prop firms based off of rules and payout policies. Because George right now is the exact thing. These
Stop and cue buy.
and all that sort of stuff. Are you an actor, Clay, or just an angry man? Well, no, angry's not. That's not a strong enough term. Can you think of a different term? What's like above angry? What's your name? Gurnastic? What's above angry? Gurnastic? Is there a VWAP for Ninja Trader? I don't know. I think so. I'm not asking any of you baboons. I'm asking Gurnastic. You don't know? Oh, okay. Well, as soon as you do know, let me know, because that's what I am. Okay, Gurnastic. I am not. I'm a level above angry man. How's it? I was supposed to be at a library, but I did some experimenting on Saturday, and my in-laws' internet, I mean, is right on the edge, but it's doing the job. So I am not at the library. I am at my in-laws. Kanda Karankus, something like that. What do you think about smoking weed? I think it's a waste of money. I think if people that smoke weed just stop doing that, and this applies to smoking cigarettes too, like, or even like if you're big into drinking, like all that stuff is so expensive. It's like, if you just stop doing that stuff, you would have so much more extra money in your budget that you can buy prop firms with. But like people that are destroying their health and then also taking away like their cash flow, it's just, I don't know, it's wild. Yeah. So if you are a smoker of really anything,
Stop and cue buy.
and if you're looking for more money, for more prop firms, so you can figure out this stuff, hey, you got money in your budget. You got money in your budget. Penny saved is a penny earned. You should have a comedy show for sure. Well, some would just say my trading
Stop
is
and
a
cue
comedy
buy.
show in and of itself. Right off of that line, the power of charts. Look at that. Okay, fine. Well, Clay, technically it was 2 ticks away from that line. Okay, so not right off the line. It was close, though. Why not both? Fair question. What time frame are you doing this trade on? This is the 2 minute that we're watching, but off screen here on another monitor, I have other time frames that I also consult. But yeah, as far as what I'm going to do the trade on and what I'm watching right now, this is the 2 minute. Yeah, I think so. But I mean, they offer things to, if they don't offer PayPal, they offer other ways. Because I remember you're in Greece, so there's other ways that they would pay you too. Oh, there's a plow. Wow, wild, wild. Killed me with the baboon move. Yeah, no. I mean, I am a baboon. It's just really a level of how much into the baboon brain am I, you know? Did you say I was in Greece? I thought, isn't that what you said? We've talked before, and I looked at your last name. I'm like, that looks like it's a Greek last name, and I thought you said you're in Greece. Is my mind off? Then maybe I misunderstood our conversation. What did gold ever do? Oh, that was okay. I mean, I guess a bit of a breakout, but kind of disappointing. Right here, though, I'm going to keep an eye on that. So for you gold people, let me know if it gets down to 43.40. I'd be interested in maybe a short down around there. I'm in Canada. Okay, I could have sworn we talked before and you said you were in Greece, but I must have you confused with somebody else. Sorry about that. Hey, Nero. Is there a bullish trend line, Clay? I don't know, Abel. I'm waiting for you to tell me. You're the guy here trading 80 accounts. You tell me if there's a bullish trend line. Oh, I'm not in Canada. George is saying that he's in Canada. Sorry, I guess I probably said I'm in Canada. I was just reading what George said, Tim. Sorry. No, I am not in Canada. I was just reading the message out loud. I don't know. I kind of want to get short right here. Try to anticipate the break of this line, but I don't know. That seems like I might be getting suckered in on that one. I cannot tell you how excited I am about this internet. Saves me a 20-minute drive every morning.
Stop NQ buy.
I wouldn't have been able to make it.
Stop ES buy.
Crazy out there. We'd love to have you in Canada, Clay Trader. Always welcome. Well, thank you. I don't think I knew that you were in Canada, Kevin. By the way, Kevin, you have been an outstanding citizen of this room. So you are being promoted to mod because I know you are trustworthy. So as a moderator, there you go. I will pay. You are expected now to be here from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you have a full-time job, go quit it right now. And I pay in hugs and stale Twinkies. But yes, you are now a mod, Kevin. I appreciate your service. All I ask is please leave the bans to me and the timeouts to me. If you see like a spam or something absolutely ridiculous show up, feel free to delete away. But I'll take care of the bans and the timeouts. Can I? No, you are so cool. You have too much of a trolling you. Why do you trade in a library, if I may ask? Because I'm traveling for the holidays. And on Monday, my parents, their upload speed is like 5. So I needed to go to a library. And I was not aware that my in-laws' internet would actually be good enough for a live stream. So I was planning on doing library stuff here. think, I don't think I ever got filled there anyways. Or would I have been suckered in? I don't know. It did come down a little bit. I don't know if it came down enough, though, that would have suckered me in. If so, that would have been bad. That would have been a losing trade. How was the holidays? So far, so good. I would argue the holidays are still kind of going on because I'm back, with my in-laws and, brother-in-laws and everybody who I get. So I'm kind of still on a vacation in a sense. So the holidays for me, I wouldn't say are over. But yes, Christmas was good. Did that in Ohio with my parents. And then on Friday, after that live stream, that was done at the Ohio Library, we drove up here and got up to Michigan about 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern, and we've been here since. And we'll be here until Saturday. So yes, this will be the new background for the next week. I am long from 702. Stop it. I love it. Who said that? Life full of colors. That's how you do it right there. Appreciate that, sir. That's a great trade plan. The 3 numbers, we can see exactly what he's seen. We know what he's following. That's good stuff there. That takes courage to do that. Nothing but respect. And I don't really recognize, I'm sorry if you posted before, but that seems like a newer name. But either way, stick around. I like people with that kind of courage.
Stop and Q sell.
Is buy one stop, meaning long, and sell one limit. Did you watch that video I sent you, Joe? I gave you a link. Did you happen to watch that or no? What would this be if I got short here? 05, still 30. Man, that's kind of wild. Okay, I didn't. Buy one. Yeah, so right here would be buy, would be if I want to sell down here. Now, so the stop is saying this, is I want to get short, but I'm only willing to get short if it comes down here.
Stop and Q sell.
Nina wondered if you want some coffee.
Oh, I would love some coffee.
Hey, Dad, can I share something?
Sure.
This is something I got from Andy, and I built it.
Stop and Q buy.
Oh, is this a dart?
Yep, you can take this thing down, and that's Darth Vader's.
Sweet. Good job. How long did it take you?
10 minutes, maybe.
10 minutes. Huh? Good job.
So, do you want coffee?
Oh, I'd love some coffee. For those of you here, I was talking about my mother-in-law being awesome. Do you know who was wondering if I would like some coffee? Not my wife. My mother-in-law did, though. See? That's what I mean. I'm just a blessed guy, man. Not my wife asking me, hey, honey buns, the best-looking man I've ever set my eyes on, would you like some coffee? No. My mother-in-law, though. Agreed. Good mother-in-laws are like a lot of talk of like gold and silver and platinum right now, all these precious metals. There's nothing more precious though than a quality mother-in-law. Change my mind, That's my claim. When the in-laws love you, no. I have great in-laws. Like from my father-in-law to my mother-in-law to my brother and sisters-in-law. All right, here we go. We're at the trend line. Doggone. All right. I don't like this. I'm not going to short on this candle. If we can get another candle here staying above this line, then I'll look to potentially take a short on this next one. But I'm definitely not going to take it here. That seems like a chase. And if that means I get left behind of a short, then so be it. Okay, here we go. Like I said, this candle, though, needs to still stay above. This candle will help me figure out where my stop would be if I take a short. So if this candle comes all the way up here and then all the way back down, that's not good because then all of a sudden, I got to put my stop way up here and my entry is down here. But if this candle comes down here and I can put a stop here with my entry right there, okay, that's a small little risk profile. While you're really milking it. No, I'm not milking anything. That's what I mean. Like I was just hanging out. She came. Well, she didn't. She sent Faye, one of my kids, to ask, but no, I'm not milking anything. I did not ask for anything. She just, out of the goodness of her heart. Are there
Stop
futures
and Q
in
buy.
mother-in-laws? Ooh, there should be. There should be. That'd be rough, though. Can you imagine, like, if everybody's mother-in-law had their own futures contract, and like then the mother-in-laws could see like how their perception is, and like you pull up some mother-in-laws and they just see massive red candles. That'd be probably too mean. Clay, I see a dancing donkey on the 1 minute. I thought it was a dancing mule, but I guess dancing donkey and close enough. What sort of coffee? Tim Hortons. Let's go. My in-laws, they always have Tim Hortons. I don't know if Tim Hortons is in Iowa. Are there, Jim, or anybody in Iowa? Are there Tim Hortons? Like, can you even go to the store and get Tim Hortons? Mine be a... Yours is a penny. Come on, Viper. No Tim Hortons? What about the stores? Are they at, like, Costco or anything? Yeah, so right now, it's kind of back, not back to, but like, I don't like this now. If this thing were to come all the way down here, then I don't want to have my stop up there. That's too much. But I guess I could maybe cook something up here. If this wants to come up here, bump it, set on the green line, and then come down, maybe just try a short right here. So let's see what it wants to do. Okay. So once again, I'm not going to take this short right here because I don't want to get short here and then have my stop way up there. But if this next candle can do something, you know, kind of similar and then give me a tighter stop, because I want a nice tight stop and just be able to play a breakdown or get out. Can't find it. Tim Horton was a hockey player.
Stop and Q buy.
Yeah, I like Tim Hortons. I mean, I'm not a coffee snob by any stretch. So, I mean, you could probably do a blind taste test and I wouldn't be able to tell much from anything. But I don't know. I really do like Tim Hortons for some reason. And they always have Tim Hortons. I think. But knowing my mother-in-law, she might just get it because she knows I like it. 2 minute on Palladium is interesting. Down 6% on the day.
Stop and Q sell.
Metals are just going bonkers today, huh? Volatility is increasing. Still, yeah. If you gold traders don't mind, let me know if the price does get... Come on. Did anybody tell me about that? I don't think that anybody's like, Clay, gold's near your level. Again, if you see gold getting near this level, I might take a short right there through that. So if you gold players... I mean, I have gold over here too. But, like, I get distracted sometimes. How do Americans make coffee? I don't know. Don't you just roast coffee beans or something? I'm sure I just vastly oversimplified it. Yeah, he played for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And then he started coffee thing afterwards? That's interesting. Is it the same Tim Horton? Oh, you're like, how do they... Sorry, I thought you meant like... Okay, here we go. Looking to get short at the red line here. If it comes down. Yeah, that's good. Tight, small little candle here. Till when are you streaming? I don't know. Until my brain goes kaput. Or until the power goes out. Coffee in the USA looks like water and very light in flavor. Yeah, you can't really make those claims about the US, though. Because coffee in Texas, isn't that like just pure, like you just drink, like you just eat the grinds. I think Texans just eat the grinds. They don't even use water. And then you get out to California and it's like latte, frappe, a lot of Bing Bays. And then in the swamps of Louisiana, I mean, who knows what they're doing. The United States is too big. Like, you can't make any generalized statements about the U.S. because it's very much so region dependent. Sold all my gold years ago, pre-2000. Oh, well. Hindsight's 2020. Why you have 6 children? Well, I mean, go ask your parents. Go ask your parents. They'll ask you why I have 6 children. They'll answer that for you. That's a little bit outside of the scope of what I'm trying to get into here. I'll leave that up to your parents to explain to you. All you gotta, hey, why does this guy have 6 kids? Just ask him that. They'll take it from there.
Iceberg and Q-cell.
Oh no, you don't have to say sorry. Like I said, I just
Stop and Q buy.
I don't know if we need to get into that on the live stream. I'll let your parents explain how the science of all that. Power just came back on. Nice. How long was it out for, Travis? I can't believe nobody was laughing. I thought that was pretty funny on my part. Unbelievable. Tough crowd. Tough crowd. I'll try better. Oh, by the way, I'm so excited. My mom got me a coffee mug. No, not my mom-in-law, my mom. Got me a coffee mug. I can't wait to break it out next week. Oh, man. I think it'll be a hit. I don't think it will offend people. We'll see, though. Dude, you're
Stop
such a...
and Q
No wonder
sell.
why Jim's mother-in-law doesn't like him. That coffee sure is taking a
Stop
long
and
time.
Q buy.
Yeah, no wonder. Yeah, I get it. I get it why your mother-in-law does not like you, Jim. What a little snobby son-in-law you are. Your opinion, 1 minute versus 2 minute versus trading on. Yeah, I whatever helps with your plan better, Viper. Like I said, I've used the 1 minute before. I like the 2 minute. I think it just does a better job of. I mean, like anything, there's give and take. Sometimes you'll get the 1 minute will give you that little bit of edge to get you in, and it works out great. But other times, the 1 minute's too jumpy, and it kind of suckers you in. But the 2 minute can do the same thing. It really is just personal preference. Hey, Shin. Yeah, Happy New Year to you too. Well, soon to be New Year. Hey, Clay, just to answer your question.
Stop and Q buy.
Community Coffee and Chicory. Community is the name brand coffee that's produced down. Cool. All right, there we go. I just figured you drank it out like alligator tails or something. Falto, do I need to just ban you? Best tasting coffee you'll ever get? Maybe. Ban him and ban them all. I mean, I know. Some people here, Falto's one of them. They're still, every morning, the first thing they do, they check
Stop
their
and
armpit.
Q
Have I got
sell.
my first hair yet? Nope. They're just waiting. Falto's waiting. I understand. I understand what it's like to be a 12-year-old boy. Well, he's been here before. Usually he's relatively normal, but I don't know what happened to him.
Iceberg and
Maybe he
Q
just
sell.
woke up cranky because he checked for that armpit hair and it's still not there. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it could be the eggnog too. That's true. My mom sometimes brings me an orange juice to the basement. Is it in a juice box? Does she trust you to have an open cup, or does it have to be a juice box? All right, so have a good one, Sky Mountain.
Stop and Q buy.